Hello there. I want to take a quick look at Maggard's line of synthetic brushes. I don't hear a lot about them on YouTube. They're all over the forums and the Facebook pages and the Google Plus pages, but there's not a lot of reviews of them on YouTube. Now, the two that I have are their 24 millimeter offerings in what they're calling a purple swirl, and then just a basic black handle. Now, these are fantastic. They are modeled after the Plisson knot. Uh, this is 22 millimeter. This is the House of the Barber, Maison du Barbier brush. This is an acetate molded handle. You can see the seams in this handle. But this is a nice brush. I love the Plisson knot. The Maggard's brushes are 24 millimeter, and in my opinion, they're much denser. This is the Plisson. They're very much denser than the Plisson knot. They have a loft. I think Maggard lists this as a 57 and a 24 millimeter in black. They list at a 56 millimeter loft. That might be interchanged. I might be wrong, and it might be interchanged, but within a millimeter's difference of one another. But they have a bit of a glue bump that kind of reduces the effective loft to something a little bit lower than that. So that's something to be aware of. Now, these brushes are phenomenal values in my opinion. They're $12 a piece at Maggard. If they're still there, they're going fast, ladies and gentlemen. I weighed these handles, or these brushes, on my cheapo home scale. And it's one of these jobbies here. It's all that I have. Okay. And come up to 75 grams. Now, I weighed a handle that Maggard lists a certain weight, and it came out 9 ounces heavier on that scale. So if I believe that Maggard is correct about the weight of their handle, that would make these around 65 or 66 grams. Very substantial. And these handles are either lathe, they appear to me to be lathe turned resin, either lathe turned or CNC turned. And it's funny, on a cheap brush people call it plastic, and on a more expensive brush they call it resin. But this appears to me to be the same exact material as any other kind of higher priced brush handle. I would call this resin, and it is. There's no seams in this. This is either turned or cut on a CNC machine, both of them, but they are absolutely lovely, very substantial, really quality feel to them. A year or a year and a half ago, you'd pay $30 or $40 for a Plisson knot. Well, for a Plisson knot, you'd pay a lot more than that. But for a synthetic knot on a handle that is turned or cut and not molded, injection molded, at the weight and the quality feel of this brush, you'd pay $30, $40 easy a year and a half ago. Now, $12.95. Unbelievable value, once again brought by Maggard. One of the things I love about them is they have the Maggard maple leaf logo. Anything that's got that on it is going to be a fantastic product in my experience. I love them. If you're in the market for a 24 millimeter, or they had the 22, but that's out of stock now. They have a 22 in this handle. They also have a 24 millimeter in a marble type colored handle, sort of like this, but more of a grayish, and one guy said in person it's kind of olive green kind of deal. but that's also sold out. But anyway, I mean, fantastic deal, wonderful brush. I used this one last night on my shave, and it's absolutely spectacular. More backbone, twice the backbone of the Plisson that I have. Still very soft. Still sprays really well on your face, either doing circular motions or painting strokes. Just a lovely, lovely addition to anybody's den. These are fantastic, fantastic offerings from Maggard. And if you like synthetic brushes, or you want to try a synthetic brush, or you want a bigger synthetic brush than the size 12 that Plisson offers, you really cannot go wrong with one of these brushes. These things are no-brainers. Just fantastic, and I am just stoked to own them. The best $24 I ever spent in a long time on these two brushes. So Maggard synthetic brushes. Check them out at maggardrazors.com while they still last. I'm sure they'll restock, but they're not a brush dealer. They're a shaving goods dealer, and I don't know how long it'll take them to, when they go out of these, to work out a deal to come up with money, whatever it is that they have to do in order to get another supply of them. So if you want one of these brushes, get it now. $12 is a no-brainer. You will fall off your seat when you receive one of these brushes and hold it in your hand and feel how fantastic this brush is for $12. Absolutely wonderful. All right. That's been the quick look at Maggard's synthetic brushes, 24mm variety. God bless you. Thanks.